I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. A husband allegedly kills his wife, stabbing her to death. San Antonio police say the couple was fighting and it led to the husband stabbing his wife at the home on Shannon Street late Tuesday night. Investigators say he killed her, then tried killing himself. The husband was taken to the hospital and no word yet on what charges he could face. A deadly rampage across Texas from San Antonio to Austin leaves 6 people dead and a man now in custody. According to Austin police, he's also suspected of shooting and injuring 2 officers and a cyclist there. But it's believed it all started here in San Antonio. Sheriff Javier Salazar told KENS 5 deputies discovered 2 bodies inside an East Bexar County home on Fort Royal Drive Tuesday night when they noticed a water leak outside the property and entered the house. The sheriff believes the man killed those 2 people, then headed up north to Austin, where another 4 people were killed.
They're in a small room, and we haven't fully made entry. Deputies were able to observe that they were obviously deceased. Obviously, there's more than enough indicators that it is a double homicide. He's got links to this house, but I'm not quite certain what his relationship, if any, to the people here in this house is.
Now, the sheriff did not tell KENS 5 how the victims died, but neighbors described them as a very quiet family. Austin police arrested the suspect. He's now in a Travis County jail. Meanwhile, San Antonio police are investigating 2 separate shootings overnight. One is a double murder. The first was just after midnight at a gas station across from John Paul Stevens High School. Officers say they found a man shot to death, and a second victim died later in the hospital. Right now, police do not have a suspect, but are hoping surveillance video from that gas station will give them some leads. And just an hour after that, SAPD responded to a separate crime where a security guard shot a man who allegedly tried to hit her with a vehicle. This was at the corner of Sunview Bay and Sunbend Falls. Police say the guard thought the man was about to run her over, so she opened fire. He was hit twice, but is expected to recover. The guard was detained for questioning. A woman goes into hiding after setting a man on fire just north of downtown. Police say she grabbed a cup full of gas from a convenience store at West Maple and Howard, then poured the gas on the man's legs and lit him on fire. He was rushed to a hospital and is expected to be okay. If you know who that woman is or where she might be, you're asked to call police. A grieving grandmother opens up about the horrific moment her family was gunned down on Thanksgiving 2 years ago.
What do you tell a baby when she seen her mom laying in the casket?
Ishan Wolford says she was with her family at the home on Sunrise Creek Drive in 2021 just as they were about to draw names for Christmas gifts. Suddenly, her home was riddled with bullets in a drive-by shooting. Ishan was hit in the leg. 3 of her children were shot, and while in the hospital, she learned her 2 sons died on the operating table, and her daughter was left paralyzed. She, too, later died from complications.
These kids don't have a mama here no more. These girls don't have a daddy. Only thing I want them to do is turn themselves in, man up.
Up to $5,000 is now being offered for info that leads to an arrest. All you have to do is call Crime Stoppers at 210-224-STOP. For the second time in just 3 weeks, thieves target a local nonprofit known for helping women in need. Monster Moms founder Tia Gibson shared this video with us after her facility was robbed this past weekend. Both incidents happened at the Ella Austin Community Center on North Pine. Gibson is now hoping someone will come forward with tips on a suspect. If you know who this person is, you're asked to call police. A Texas judge is set to hear a first-of-its-kind case during an emergency hearing tomorrow after a woman asked the court to allow her to terminate her pregnancy. According to that lawsuit, the woman's doctor has determined her unborn baby has a disorder that is almost always fatal. The lawsuit states the fetus is developing with a twisted spine and an irregular skull and heart. The woman said that due to her own medical history, she's at high risk for life-threatening complications if she continues the pregnancy. 4 Republicans seeking the GOP nomination will take the stage tonight for the 4th Republican presidential debate. Former governors Chris Christie, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, and entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy all qualified. But once again, frontrunner former President Donald Trump will be missing from the stage tonight. He'll be attending a fundraiser instead. The drugstore chain CVS is changing how it prices drugs. CVS says those changes will make costs more transparent and predictable and could lead to some savings for customers starting next year. For today's forecast, checking in with meteorologist Paul Morales.
All right, this afternoon, some high clouds, high at about 71. It's going to be a nice afternoon, but it turns cooler when the sun goes down.
That's Against 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Fergani.